Well, panel, it's time to meet our next three challengers.
Number 1, what is your name?
My name is Barry Dutter, and girls are scary.
Number 2, what is your name?
My name is Barry Dutter, and girls are scary.
Number 3, what is your name?
My name is Barry Dutter, and girls are scary.
Only one is the real Barry Dutter and has sworn to tell the truth.
All right. We'll be right back to find out which one is the real Barry Dutter and what his problem is. Right here on To Tell the Truth.
Closed captioning is sponsored in part by...
Welcome back to Tell the Truth. Panel and audience, you know how our game is played. Our three people here all claim to be the real Barry Dutter. 2 are lying and only 1 has signed a statement swearing to tell the truth. So please open up the affidavits that you have in front of you and follow along with me as I read the sworn testimony of the real Barry Dutter. I, Barry Dutter, am an advocate for shy guys. Being a formal, bashful boy myself, I've had my share of lonely nights, bad first dates, rejections, and experienced some really embarrassing moments. In my book, The Shy Guy's Guide to Dating, I teach timid fellows the best places to meet girls, which pickup lines work, and even the 11 kinds of women to avoid. I detail how to plan a first date, when to call her back, and how to tell if she likes you. So, if you're scared of girls and have been watching too much Star Trek, I have a game plan to help you score. Signed, Barry Dutter. All right. Panel and audience, our 3 gentlemen here all claim to be the real Coy Casanova. Which one is it? Meshack Taylor, we begin with you.
Thank you, John. Number 1, where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
How about you, number 2?
Chicago.
Okay, number 2, give me the 2 types of the women you should avoid.
Definitely avoid married women, and I would avoid hermaphrodites at all costs.
Okay, so would I. Number 3, how about you? Two types of women to avoid.
Alcoholics and pregnant.
Okay. All right, but number 1, what are you so afraid of?
Well, fear of rejection is basically what shyness is all about.
Number 2, would you agree with that?
I think all of us are a little shy. It's just a matter of trying to deal with it and move on.
All right. Paula, are you any of the 4 types of women that were just named there?
I'm not any of those 4 types. I do think, however, number 1, I think, I don't know if the book's already gone to print, but I think you're going to want to add in a couple of types to your 11 women to be avoided, which is anyone with lamb stew in their breath. I think you'd want to steer clear of. You're afraid of rejection? Let's just get it out of the way. I don't like you very much, number 1.
Well, fortunately, I'm a former shy guy. I've got over it.
Number 1, what pickup lines do work?
The ones that do work are sometimes the oldest ones. The old mistaken identity ploy. Don't I know you from somewhere? Is your name Kelly? That sort of thing.
Oh, is your name Kelly? Scores with me every time. And number 2, how do you plan a first date?
How do you plan a first date? Well, hopefully you've made a good connection with the woman and you've shared some interest. You have common things in mind. Movies she suggested, bands she likes to see.
Blowtorch jugglers and the like. Number 3, how can you tell if she likes you?
One of the ways a shy guy can tell is if she offers you a sip of her drink.
Really? Huh. Number 3, and when should you call back after the 3rd sip?
Brian Cranston, on to you.
Number 3, what was the worst date that you've had?
This one girl picked the restaurant, and she took me to the restaurant, and she picked the table, and lo and behold, her boyfriend was the waiter.
Wouldn't that be one of the girls you wanted to avoid, one with a boyfriend? Number 2, what was this information about when to call her back? Are you supposed to actually really call the girl back?
What's that all about?
It's all about knowing how to play the game. I would say.
Oh, it's a game to you, is it, number 2?
I would say by the 3rd or 4th day is usually.
Brian, Reject number one. See how he handles it.
Number one, I can't believe you ever had a first date.
All right, Lynn, on to you. All right, Lynn, on to you.
Just an idiot. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. You didn't even flinch. Okay, number two, did you have a date to prom?
No, I did not.
Number three, did you have a date to prom?
Yes, I did.
Yes, and he was homeschooled. It was his mother.
Number two, how do you detect a hermaphrodite if they're like in a skirt?
I tell you, that's a question we all want to know the answer to. Unfortunately, the bell has sounded. Time is up, and time for our celebrity panel to lock in their votes without discussion. Is it number one, number two, or number three? And at this point, we'll ask our studio audience to cast their votes as well, and we're going to be right back and find out how they voted and who the real Coy Casanova is on To Tell the Truth. Welcome back to Tell the Truth. One of our challengers is the real Coy Casanova, Barry Dutter. Misha Taylor, for whom did you vote?
Number three, that story about the waiter boyfriend was just so pathetic until it has to be true. And that would definitely make me want to write a book or tell people how to find the right date. So I'm voting for number three. Is that three? Is that
there you go. There you go. All right, Paula?
I think it's number two, and here I have him saying, I'm scared of you. Want to have sex with me? Which, by the way, always works on me.
Paula, why is it you're not writing for Hallmark cards?
It's a terrible waste, isn't it?
It really is. How have they missed you? Brian, on to you.
Well, number one, I first want to apologize on behalf of the panel here for the missing. But those old pickup lines, I just thought they were kind of stale and kind of studied. Number three, also, the who to avoid seemed rather obvious. But number two, he kind of has that look of a little puppy dog, and he's kind of cute. And also, he's from Chicago, and if I'm not mistaken, it's Chi-Town.
All right. Lynn Coplitz, who did you vote for?
I just feel so bad about being so mean to number one.
I've already apologized. It's
I know. I just know my mother's at home right now going, this is so hateful. Why would you do that? This is why you're single. No, but I thought that he stayed like really cool, even though we like all attacked him. So I'd say that he was like the most reformed.
That's a sympathy vote.
Number one. I don't care. I'm sticking to it.
All right, everybody got a vote up there. Time now to find out how our audience voted. Ooh, whoa, the sympathy vote went with number one as well. Okay, time now to find out which one of our players is the real Coy Casanova. Will the real Barry Dutter please stand up? All right, Barry, have a seat. Have a seat. Whoa, I'll tell you. Have a seat, Barry. Shy no more.
Yeah, look at him. He's like the Grand Marshal of the
You can hear the critics raving right now.
He was shy for about a week when he was 12.
Let's meet our team of imposters. Y'all did a really good job. Number two, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Jeff Beck, and I'm a car salesman.
All right. But a huggy puppy dog nonetheless. All right. Number three, who are you and what do you do?
My name is Rob Meyers, and I'm a handyman from Rhode Island.
All right. Let's see. Barry, you do have a book here. The Shy Guy's Guide to Dating, right there by Barry Dutter. Is that you on the cover?
No, I'm actually the handsome devil on the back cover.
Oh, no, you're not. All right. You have three incorrect votes, $3,000 to be split among our three challengers, bringing us to the end of the show. Bye to Meshach Taylor. Goodbye to Paula Poundstone and Brian Krantz, and also to Lynn Coplitz. John O'Hurley said, I'll see you next time right here on To Tell the Truth.